Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Hello, hello, hello! How is the music? That... It's just a hair loud. Okay. Testing, testing. I think that's fine. Want the waves to be nice and quiet. It's really loud on my end, so I have to have my computer volume, like, almost all the way down just because of how fucking loud it is. Let's see here. Actually, hold on. If I do that... Huh. Oh well. Anyway, okay. E. Okay. I have to alert the Discord. That I am live. And then I must alert the friends. The friend group. We're gonna stick with the ocean waves today because I have not uploaded the VOD for yesterday. I haven't uploaded yesterday's VOD, so I don't know if it is if I'm able to upload it, I guess. Does that make sense? Words. Whatever. Beep. Hello, Des. Hello. How are you doing this fine evening? Hiya. Hello. How you doing this... What's today? Tuesday? Tuesday. How you doing this Tuesday evening? Tuesdays tend to be very weird days. So, I hope you are well. Excuse me. Oh wait, does that affect the slider? No, it doesn't. Sorry, you may hear some mic noises. Kind of cranky and congested, but otherwise okay. How are you? I'm doing good. I just rewatched Zootopia after not seeing it for... God, when was the last time I watched Zootopia? I don't think I've watched this movie since, like, 2018. That's interesting. Well, anyway. But yeah, I watched it, and it's, yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It still holds up. I still need to see the second movie. But yeah. It's interesting what about Zootopia, like, has aged well and then what hasn't. Like, okay, first of all, this movie is obviously propaganda, you know? Judy breaks so many rules as a cop and gets away with it, like, pretty much scot-free. And yet... And also, it kind of fails to talk about, like, the systematic... It fails to mention police brutality, which if you're going to have a story where your main character is a cop, who has, like, prejudice against predators, animal predators, I should say, not real life, you know, sexual predators and grooming predators, but, like, prey versus predator, that sort of thing. But if you're gonna have, like, if you're gonna have an ignorant cop, I feel like you should also take that opportunity to talk about, you know, the systemic abuse that happens within these justice systems. But, no, they didn't really talk about that. still think it's a good movie. I still think that it's a decent... I mean, maybe it was a bit more revolutionary when it first came out, but I still think it has some good points about, like... I do love that one comment from Nick. Like, when Judy's like, oh, you're not like them. And he's like, oh, so there's a them now. And it's like, ooh, you got it. You know, us versus them mentality of like, oh, no, but you're one of the good ones. It's like, there are no good ones. There are no bad ones. We are just people. Like, my identity does not dictate whether or not I'm a good person or not. I don't know, you know? Oh, Zootop. But I mean, other than that, I don't know. I mean, it's a good movie. It's a cute mystery. It's a cute little detective story, you know? Of, I don't know. It's cute. It's cute. What can I say? And also, I completely forgot that I am a furry. But I kind of watched this movie and I was like, damn, I gotta make my fursona, dude. I also gotta make my scaly Sona, because I guess technically Osharis is my... No, he's too humanoid. Osharis is my VTubing avatar, you know? But he's not exactly my scaly Sona. I mean, I could probably name my scaly Sona Osharis as well. But yeah. Although, yeah, if I had to choose between a sea dragon and a... cheetah, which is my fursona, I would definitely be a sea dragon, you know? I feel like Zootopia's commentary is so milquetoast and watered down. Can I say something controversial yet brave? Zootopia talks about racism in the way that Barbie talks about sexism and misogyny, which is to say extremely surface level and only revolutionary to those who are not paying attention. Full shade to the Barbie movie, by the way. Can I be so... Like, okay, I don't want to spend the whole thing yapping about movies, but I mean... I'll yap about movies a little bit before we get started with Dream Daddy. You're so real for that. I just, like... My problem with the Barbie movie is that it's still... I'm gonna take my headphones off. These fucking ocean waves are loud as hell. I have my volume turned all the way fucking down. I guess I could turn it down lower. There we go. Okay. Why don't I move... Hold on, why don't I move this over here? That way I can stare at the chat. But then it looks like I'm looking off to the side. Versus if I have it on this monitor... No, it looks like I'm still looking at y'all. Okay. And I'll just have it over on this monitor then. Okay. Yeah, I just have to look over here for chat, which is very funny because technically it should be over here. You know what? Hold on. Can I move this? That works. Okay, now I have to look over there for chat. That's funny. There we go. That's cute. Okay, great. Figuring out my setup. Anyway. My biggest gripe with the Barbie movie... Oh, by the way, how's my mic? Is my mic good? Does it sound grainy? I didn't get to check to see if it automatically added the weird Windows filters that it likes to add. It shouldn't. Mic good? Okay, good, good, good. I was really disappointed in the Barbie movie when it excuse me. When it first came out. And the reason why is because for a movie that marketed itself as like by women for women, it was just about men and about patriarchy and misogyny. And like, yes, you can absolutely have a woman-focused film that discusses these issues, but oh my god, this is the Barbie movie. Why is it about Ken? Why is the entire fucking conflict about Ken? And like, I love Ken! I love Ken! I am a self-proclaimed Ken doll, right? I like to refer to myself, because I'm a trans man, who's like a little femme fruity, I say a little, who's very femme fruity, I like to refer to myself as a Ken doll. Because it's like that feels fitting, you know? Ken lover here, but you're so right. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't like the Kens in the Barbie movie. I just like Ken as a character, as a concept. That Ken is just the gay little boyfriend in the corner that's like, hi, Barbie! And that's all he does. Like, that's me. I want to be the gay little boyfriend in your corner that's like, hey, Barbie. I think I just want to be someone's gay best friend. I think that would just be very gender affirming to me. Which I need to be careful when I say that, because a lot of the trans men are going to be like, shut up, stop, don't say that, what have you done? That's Ken, for real. Exactly. Also, Prince Nicholas from Barbie Princess Charm School, who is voiced by the same voice actor as Matsuda in the English dub of Death Note. So, yeah. Yo, make some noise for Prince Nicholas in Barbie Princess Charm School. Anyway. But I was just really disappointed in the Barbie movie because it's... You know what? Actually, no. The Barbie movie itself was fine. And I think I would be more willing to give the Barbie movie its flowers if it weren't for the fucking people that watch this movie and act like it's the most revolutionary thing in the world. If you watched this movie and you were impacted by it, I'm going to assume two things. One, you're a very new feminist. You're either very young, or you're just now getting into the movement, or hell, this is the thing that made you look into the movement in the first place. In which case, hey, welcome. The Barbie movie is not a bad place to start. It's not bad, right? Baby's first steps into feminism. I think Barbie is cute. I think Barbie's a cute intro to feminism. But also, if you are a self-proclaimed feminist and you watch this movie and you were like, oh, it's so revolutionary, oh, this is what we need to hear, you're not paying attention. And I say that in the most respectful way that I can. I don't know. Hey, you don't need a straight person to affirm you as a fruity little boyfriend in the corner going, hey. No, true. I can. I could just be the little gay boyfriend in the corner that goes, hey Barbie. Without saying hey to anybody. I don't need a Barbie. I'm my own Ken. Oh my god. Add that to my fucking model ideas. I kind of want to make like some different, now that I actually know how to like make my own model, I really kind of want to go like full Moo Moo Clover and just make like a billion models that I bounce between depending on the stream. I think that could be really fun. Also, for a movie that is apparently so feminist, why was there a shot of Mount Rushmore? See, yeah, that one was interesting because okay, I get what they were trying to go for. They were trying to further establish this society as a Barbie atriarchy. Barbie archy. Barbie... Patriarchy, triarchy, Barbie triarchy, a Barbie triarchy. They tried to establish this world as like a Barbie triarchy, and that's cute and all, but also, yeah, Mount Rushmore has a lot of... Give me a second to make sure that I'm actually saying this correctly, because this is important. That mountain, which to my knowledge is very sacred to a specific indigenous community, that mountain was defaced by whoever the fuck made Mount Rushmore and put a bunch of white men on it. Not only white men, but also like white slave owners on the side of this mountain that is sacred ground. You know? I guess intersectional feminism was too much for the feminist movie. See, and that's another thing, and I'm definitely not the person to get into this, but I have also heard a lot of critiques of that. The Barbie movie's version of feminism is very white, meaning that it's excuse me. But this is something that we need to talk about, right? Especially this is kind of why I say that it's baby's first steps into feminism, because it's like, okay, you get to learn about white feminism, and you get to learn about, like, you know, the issues that, like, cishet white women face. Okay, great. Now that you've learned about that, now let's talk about the issues of trans women. Let's talk about the issues of trans women of color. Let's talk about the issues of sapphic trans women of color. Let's talk about the issues of, you know, disabled POC trans women. You know, like, it's, I did not say that right. POC. Girl, you get what I was trying to say. Trans women of color who are also disabled, who are also sapphic, who are also this and that and the other thing, you know? Intersectionality, yeah. But yeah, the Barbie movie did kind of focus on feminism from a just strictly, I guess, white woman perspective. Which I think there's... let me phrase this properly. There's absolutely room in the conversation for white women. White women absolutely deserve to be talked about. But also, hey, let's fucking include, you know, women of other identities. You know? Of other ethnicities, other religions, other sexualities, other forms of gender expression, you know? And it's, again, yeah, it's like, that's why the Barbie movie is very, like, baby's first feminism. So, it really bothered me when it was like, oh, if you dislike the Barbie movie, you're anti-feminist. And it's like, no, I dislike the Barbie movie. First of all, I don't dislike the Barbie movie. I think the Barbie movie is really fucking fun, right? Even if it's baby's first feminism, it is so fun. The part that bothers me is just the way that people treat it, you know? Like, it is, okay, there's very few pieces of media that I would agree are a good litmus test into a person's personality. I think the Barbie movie could be used as a litmus test, but I think people are too black and white about the issue. Does that make sense? Where it's like, if you dislike the movie, you're automatically misogynistic. And it's like, okay, well, do you bother to listen to the women and AFAB people who talk about why they disliked this movie? Because yes, I'm not a woman. I am a man talking about a woman's, you know, women's issues. But hey, I'm a pre-transition trans man. I have every fucking right to talk about women's issues because they continue to fucking affect me. And they will continue to affect me even after I medically transition. Even in a circumstance where I am somehow able to, like, go stealth, which I don't think I'll ever do because I'm very open about me being trans and I'm very open about, like, my trans identity. And frankly, I don't want to be friends with anybody who isn't cool with me being trans because I'm going to talk about my past as a, like, former woman, you know? You're always allowed to critique things you enjoy. People need to critique things they enjoy. That's a whole other conversation. Oh, excuse me. It's more so a litmus test in that if it's too woke for someone, then they can't even handle baby's first feminism. That I do agree on. If somebody watches the Barbie movie and they think it's too woke, that person is a walking red flag, and don't talk to them. Either don't talk to them or take a deep breath, sit them down, and be like, hey, listen, I know you think it's too woke. In reality, it's not woke enough. Here's why, and here's why you need to get woker. You know? I'm the woker. I love the face that I make when I drink my water. I'm just like, ooh. Why so curious? Yeah, exactly. One second, I am going to real quick turn my AC off because it is blowing directly onto me. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm not even gonna put on my BRB screen. I'm literally gonna be like so fast. Time me. I'm back. That's time. Okay. What was my time? Hmm. Okay. What we're talking about, Barbie movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I agree that the Barbie movie can only be used as a litmus test because if somebody says that it was too woke, that person is ignorant as fuck. However, if somebody just generally says, yeah, I didn't like the Barbie movie, there are a myriad of reasons as to why. First of all, the Barbie movie is incredibly goofy, right? And there's a lot of people that really don't like goofy movies. And so, you don't like the Goofy movie? And so it could easily be like, oh no, I liked Barbie in that, like, what it was trying to say, but you know, I don't know. I'm not a fan of not a fan of that style of storytelling or whatever, that style of film. And it's like, okay, that totally makes sense, you know? Or it's just like, oh, I just don't like Greta Gerwig's style, or I don't like Margot Robbie's acting, or I thought Ryan Gosling was, this or that, or, you know, whatever the hell. I don't know. Can I also say, I don't like Margot Robbie said no one ever. Well, yeah. At that point, it's like, okay, no, there is something wrong with you. Right, yeah, there's a myriad of reasons why people may not like the movie. Maybe it's just not their style. Maybe it's, you know, similar to me where it's like, oh, you know, I don't think it's feminist enough, you know? But I don't think it's smart to just be like, oh, if you hate the Barbie movie, then you're automatically misogynist. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It depends on why you liked the Barbie movie. Additionally, if somebody likes the Barbie movie, they also could like it just because, oh, well, everybody else likes it, so, like, I'm supposed to like it to be a good feminist. And it's like, cool, you lack a backbone. You lack a fucking backbone, and you don't actually pay attention to movies. But I digress. I also want to say a little bit of tea when it comes to Alan, right? Alan, from what I was able to okay, a lot of trans mask, non-binary, and Achillean men / people really identified with Alan. And I think that's great because I also saw myself in Alan, where it's like, oh, you know, I'm a Ken doll, but I'm really not like all these other Kens, you know? I really want to be an ally to Barbie. I want to be in the courtroom when we pass the anti-kill all Barbies law or whatever the hell was going on. It wasn't kill all Barbies. What was it? It was like cancel the establishment of the patriarchy bill or some shit. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the movie. But Alan was in that courtroom, you know? And then there's also the scene where Alan stands up to the other Kens and is like, I'll fight the Kens off. You go do your things, Barbie. And it's like, yeah, I think that's really great that you have that, like, male allyship to men allies to a women's cause. I don't like saying male and female. I feel it's, first of all, I fucking hate when people say female. And so, like, I always, like, I never want to use the word female unless it's talking about an animal, right? But, like, I also don't want to use the word male because I feel like it's just as, like, weird and dehumanizing. Does that make sense? So, right, I love that they had that representation of, like, yes, there are men that can and should and want to be a part of women's causes. My issue is that Alan is kind of not viewed as, like, a real man or like because that's the thing, is that Alan is ostracized from the other Kens. And I get it, but also it's like, how do I phrase this? In a binary society where you have men and women, you have Kens and Barbies. Men should be allies to women's causes while still also being able to be men. Does that make sense? A Ken allying himself with the Barbie cause does not automatically make him an Alan. He's still a Ken. And that is the thing that really bothered me, is that it's like, why are... Oops, I gotta plug in my laptop. Why are all of the literally every single Ken, why is every single Ken a specific way, and it's only Alan who's an ally to the cause? Because we were shown the diversity among the Barbies, right? Where you had some Barbies that were, you know, when patriarchy was introduced to Barbie Land, they were immediately blind to it. You know, they're like, oh no, everything's fine. I'm happy doing this. And it's like, oh, are you? Or have you just, blah, I'm gonna hit you with the deconstruction ray. And then she goes, oh shit. No, actually, I don't want to sit here and give these Kens foot massages. I'm the fucking president, you know? And I want to stay the president. But it kind of sucks that there was no variety when it came to the Kens, where you didn't have Kens who were allies. You didn't have Kens that were... Because here's the thing. Let's talk about patriarchy and misogyny and rape culture for a second. When we say, like, oh, men harm and whatever, and the response of, oh, but not all men. This is true. Not all men. But... it's a damn lot of men, and it is an even bigger percentage of men that don't do anything. So, like, let's say you have, like, oh, how many stages of it? Is it, like, 6 stages? Okay, so at your absolute worst, oh, man, I wish I had, like, a bar or something to, could I pull up MS Paint or something? Yeah, we're pushing 30 minutes. I wanna wrap this up and get into Dream Daddy. But also I'm actually really enjoying this talk about feminism. So we may yap for a little bit longer. Plus I'm waiting for Scambit to join. If he wants to join, of course, if he can. And if we don't get more people, that's fine. Okay. I love that I turn my AC off and I'm immediately warm again. I'm gonna turn on my ceiling fan instead. Because my ceiling fan, excuse me, is a lot easier to control in terms of, like, I don't know. The AC always blasts directly onto me when I'm at my desk, and so I get really cold really fucking fast. But with my ceiling fan, it's, like, dispersed, so it's not directly on me. I don't know how to describe it. It's more controlled. I prefer my ceiling fan. But also, sometimes my room just gets really fucking hot. Is that on full blast? I don't know. If I get cold, I can turn it lower. Anyway. Patriarchy, rape culture. Yes, okay. So, let's say you have a group of 6 men. Yes? Yes. So your first man is a rapist. He's a murderer. He is violently misogynistic and sexist. He attacks women. He is a perpetrator. He's awful, right? And then you have so that's man number 1, and then you have man number 2, who is, no, he's not doing these, awful violent crimes, but he's really not doing anything to stop it. He's not reporting his buddy to the police. He's he says, like, violent things. He's not a murderer. Maybe he, like, catcalls. Maybe he's groped someone. I don't know. And then you have man number 3, who's another buddy of his, who is... I'm trying to remember the stages of, like, violence. You have someone who jokes about it, and, like, maybe he jokes more in private. He's not as public as of a woman hater as, like, the first 2 guys, right? And then you have and then you have guy number 4, who, he's not a threat whatsoever, but he's kind of got some ignorant views. Maybe he'll make a crass joke every now and then. But, he's not really considered, that bad. And then you have guy number 5, who acknowledges that everything that everybody else is doing is wrong, but he doesn't really do anything to stop it, either because he's afraid to, or he doesn't want to disturb, like, his friend group, or he feels like he can't. for whatever reason, he doesn't speak out against it. And then you have our guy number 6. Now, guy number 6 not only believes that everything that's going on is wrong, but actively calls these guys out on it and makes sure that they are held responsible for their actions. So, of that group of 6 men, the only men that a lot of women, AFAB people, and I guess just a lot of different people in general, the only men that people would feel safe with is man number 6. Maybe man number 5, but usually it's only man number 6. So, yes, not every man is a perpetrator. Not every man assaults. But a lot of other men don't do anything about the assaulters. A lot of other men don't really do anything about the people that make jokes. A lot of men do make the jokes. A lot of men still hold ignorant beliefs, you know, and a lot of men, even if they're woke, they're perfectly educated, whatever, they still don't speak up. So you take that sliding scale of patriarchy and misogyny and you apply it to the Barbie movie. Why is it that all of the Kens were on the same phase? Like, yes, there were no rapists there were no Ken rapists, of course, but all of the Kens were still, you know, oppressing the Barbies. You know, they were all actively oppressors and enjoying and profiting off of this system. When the reality is, this system, yes, it does benefit a lot of men, but it also hurts a lot of men. Why is it that the only men to, number one, oppose this system, and number two, be harmed by this system, was Alan, who's not considered a real Ken? And if Barbie is symbolic of woman and Ken is symbolic of man, and Alan isn't really seen as a real Ken, then what the fuck is Alan supposed to be? Is he supposed to represent the non-binary people watching the movie? Well, that's great and all, but then what? So there are no male allies? There are no men allies to the cause? That's shitty, and that's weird. You know? Non-action upholds and supports the patriarchy. Exactly, yeah. But that is my biggest problem with how the Kens... That's not my biggest... Actually, yes, that is my biggest problem with how the Kens are portrayed in the Barbie movie. Not to mention, the entire conflict is so goddamn sloppy. Like, okay, yes, I thought it was really funny and campy. I loved the line, like, because, like, okay, I love film, but also I'm intimately familiar with the shittiness of film bros. I love that one scene in the Barbie movie where she's like, what is it? It's like they're trying to get one of the Kens to, like, be distracted or whatever. So she's like, oh my god, can we watch The Godfather and you explain it to me while we watch it? It's like, oh my god, girl. And it's fucking hilarious because I have met several men like that. We've all met several men like that. Fucking my dad is probably one of them, you know? Lamau, yeah, that was funny. Yeah. And so it's really funny and campy. And the guitars, yes, it's like, oh my god, let me sing at you. It's like, it's such a small little it's one word, sing at you. It's perfect, right? But also at the same time, again, like, I thought what they were gonna do with the Barbie movie is that they were gonna, like, flip patriarchy on its head by, by, like, flipping the narrative where it's like, oh, what if girls were all in power and they were the one abusing the boys, you know? But instead it was like, okay, you have this Barbie Archie. I'm just gonna say matriarch. You have this Barbie matriarchal society where the Kens aren't really seemed like they're treated all that well. They're very much treated like accessories and they're just kind of ignored by all the Barbies. And so I thought, oh, okay, this is gonna talk about feminism, but, like, flipped on its head where, like, the Kens are gonna represent the women and the Barbies are gonna represent the men. Okay, that's interesting. But no, because what ended up happening is that the Kens just brought patriarchy into Barbie Land. And my question is how? How do you have a disenfranchised group of people, the Kens, all of a sudden get to a systemic level of oppressive power? That doesn't make any sense. And that's a gross oversimplification of what patriarchy is and how it really harms people, I think. You know? And like how misogyny and patriarchy also hurts men. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, right? It really sucks that all of the Kens are dumb and, you know, love the patriarchy and are useless without their Barbies, and they all benefit from the patriarchy, except for Alan. Alan is the only one who doesn't like the patriarchy. Alan is the only one who, you know, allies himself with the Barbies. And it's like, again, that's great and all, but can't we also have some Kens who align themselves with the cause? Because we need men allied with the feminism movement. We need that allyship. We need that community. Because feminism is not men versus women. That's not what feminism is whatsoever. Feminism is equal rights for everybody. Because I'll tell you this much as well. Feminism benefits men. And I'm not just talking about trans men. Feminism benefits cis, heterosexual men. Feminism benefits everybody. And so it really fucking sucks that it's this war against the patriarchy was just us versus them and not, hey, we need to dismantle this system. And I mean, yeah, at the very end, Ken was like, oh, patriarchy actually sucks. I just liked the horses. And it's like, okay, that's great and all, but you still show throughout the entire fucking movie of Ken, all of the Kens benefiting from patriarchy, when the truth is that patriarchy hurts way more men than it helps. And so again, how come Alan, the quote-unquote not real Ken, you know? And also, again, look at how Alan is represented in the fucking movie. Nobody likes Alan in the movie. I loved Alan, but nobody fucking likes Alan even within the context of the movie. So it's like, what the fuck is this movie trying to say about... I don't know. And it's... And this is where I fear that I might be reaching, right? Because if Kens are supposed to represent men and Barbies are supposed to represent women, what does Alan represent? Who does Skipper represent? We don't even get to see Skipper in this movie. And so, to me, Alan seems to be a representation of transmasc / non-binary people and or queer men as a whole. And or men allies to the feminist movement. And it deeply, deeply bothers me that he is the only Ken / Ken adjacent. He's the only man. I'm gonna be blunt. He's the only man who allies himself with the cause, and throughout the story, he's kind of emasculated and is like, oh, but you're not a real Ken, you know, which again, because of what the movie is representing, equates to, oh, but you're not a real man, you know? And I don't fucking like that. I don't fucking like that whatsoever. So... And I wouldn't be pissed about this if we did have Ken allies. Because then at that point, it's like, okay, yes, you have Alan and you have Kens who ally themselves with the cause. So now you have multiple different types of allies where, yeah, you have your non-binary allies. You have your people that are like, no, I'm not a Ken, but I still ally myself with the cause. But then you also have Kens. So that way it's like, yes, non-binary people and men can ally themselves with the Barbies, with the feminist movement, right? So I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But yeah, the Barbie movie is cute and fun, and I am absolutely obsessed with the set design and the costume design, I loved the visuals of the Barbie movie so goddamn much. We don't get enough colorful movies nowadays. We don't. We don't get a lot of colorful movies anymore. And it fucking breaks my heart. I loved the vibrancy of this fucking movie. I want more of that shit. I want more just, like, blast my eyeballs with the most saturated colors you can give me. For the love of God, we need more colorful movies. I'm so sick and tired of everybody trying to... I'm so tired of these sad beige movies. Give me my color. I mean, fucking look at me. Look at the way that I am designed. Look at my background. I love bright, vibrant, saturated colors. Fuck off. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Other than that, the Barbie movie is just really sloppy in its feminism and really just surface level. So yeah, I got heated there. I might, oh man, I might actually go into the VOD and take that segment out and just try to, like, actually upload it into a YouTube video. Are there any other thoughts that I have about the Barbie movie? I mean, yeah, it really could have used to talk about more intersectionality in feminism, you know? Oh, hello! Would like to be able to see the movie on my darn TV, but nope, they filmed in caves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with lighting. Yeah. Oh, man. I remember, fuck, what was it? I went to go see, like, Solo in theaters when it first came out. Girl, that bitch was so dark. I had to, like, keep, like, taking off my glasses and, like, cleaning them because I was like, is there something wrong with my eyes? I cannot fucking see anything that's going on. And I know that's Solo, that's one movie, but, like, so many movies are so fucking dark, and it's, ugh, you know, whatever. In case you were wondering, the baby hands TikTok brought me here. Oh, let's go! Well, thank you for checking me... I was gonna say thank you for checking me out. That sounds like I'm saying something different. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I can give you a special showing of the baby hands. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Let me move this to my other monitor so I can actually see what you're seeing. Well, let me zoom in more. Yeah. Tiny hands. And the tiny legs. Yeah. Yeah, I skipped leg day. And a hand day. I mean, you know, with all my talk of being an artist, you'd think I'd have, you know, stronger hands, but, afraid not. Oh, okay. Now I gotta... Oh, goodbye.
Hey guys, it's me! Hey guys! How you doing? It's good to see you!
Bzzz. Okay. Oh, too big. Hi, friends. Real life, accurate to your height. Shut up. Dude, don't call me short in front of the new guy. Oh my god, you're gonna embarrass me. Oh my god, so embarrassing. So crazy. Oh, my eye itches. Hold on. I'll back up in just a second. My eye is itching like a motherfucker. Ah! Oh, I hate that. Don't you guys just, like, get, like, an itch behind your eye? And it's like you just want to, like, pop your eyeball out and, like, like, clean it and then pop it back in? A little tall. I mean, yes, I'm tall. Yes, I can't even fit on the screen. God, my eye is so itchy. Ah, God, okay. So my horns hit the top of the screen. Shrink. Okay, I think that's good. I hate that so much. Itchy from the chat letters right to the eyeball. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, baby hands. Oh god, my eye. But yeah, for context of that, this is the first VTubing model that I've actually I made my own VTubing model. So when I was drawing it for the first time, I didn't want to give myself like a full body model because I didn't know if I would want to, you know, rig all of that. So I just gave myself like a half body to start out with, and I was like, you know what? Instead of just cutting it off at the wrists and waist, what if I just gave myself really tiny hands and really tiny legs? That way, if I'm doing this and someone in my chat is ever like, hey, can you show us your full model? I'd be like, oh, of course. Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked. Yes, of course you can see the full model. I worked so hard on it. Oh god damn it, now I'm cut off again. Get back down there. Be serious. Okay, I think that's good. Lovely art and greatly rigged. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This was so fun to do. This was so fun to work on. Oh, is my mouse visible now? No, it's not. Okay, good. This was so much fun to work on. I really loved doing this. It was really aggravating at times. I understand why a lot of people do not want to rig their own models because it is a learning curve. It is a learning curve. But I really had a bunch of fun. I had a lot of fun. I've seen how hard it is to rig. Friendo had a tough time learning. Oh, yeah. There is a really good tutorial on YouTube that I followed, and without it, I would not have been able to make this. What was their name? Merrily Wufei was their name. Merrily Wufei. She made an amazing tutorial on YouTube. It's like a 12-part series. Perfect. Like awesome. It takes it like step by step. It's interesting. It's really interesting. It's kind of like, oh man, I don't know how else to describe it, but like it was so satisfying to be able to really see the progress of your work. Does that make sense? Like, okay, I started off standing completely forward, not moving at all, and completely eyes open, and my mouth was that was my model for the longest time. And then I learned how to tilt my head from side to side and like move the neck. And then what did I did? And then I learned how to turn the head from side to side and up and down, and then synthesizing the corners, and then rigging the rest of the face to move along with that. And then I learned how to blink and open my eyes wider and make my eyes smile when I smile. And I learned how to move the eyebrows. Hold on, my hair's covering my eyebrows. You know? And it's just, you take it one step at a time. And by the end of the tutorial, if someone's like, oh, can you add physics to this thing? You're like, oh yeah, I know how to do that. Like, okay, my chain harness, right? I thought about like, oh man, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like do my chain harness and the physics. This shit was not as hard as it seems. It really isn't, but it's I don't know. I love it. I think, I don't know. I really do believe that anybody can do it. It's tough. There are definitely moments where it's like, oh, this is the most aggravating thing in the world. I give up. In those moments, take a break. Be done with it for the day, maybe for a couple days, and then come back to it later. Take a breath, and I assure you, as soon as you sit back down to get back to working on it, it's immediately gonna click. That's how it was for me. I had a brief period where I would be up till 4 a.m. working on this thing, and I would be so frustrated because it's like, oh my god, I don't understand what this means. What do I do with the art mesh? What do I do with the keyframes? And then I would be like, you know what? It's late. I'm gonna go to bed. And then I would go to bed, and I would wake up the next morning and be like, oh, I know what to do. Like, you know, honestly, stepping away and looking at it with a fresh eye does so much good. It really just completely, I don't know, changes the perspective. But yeah. But yeah. Cool stuff. Mad respect for people who can rig. I took the V-Roid route due to time constraints. V-Roid? I'm not familiar with that. One second, let me... Because I rigged mine via Live 2D. And no, I'm not a commission bot. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I figured since you said that you came here from a TikTok. V-Roid. V-Roid Studio. To create models. Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. It's 3D models versus Live 2D. Gotcha. Yeah. I actually had a 3D model for a really long time. I did live streaming on the app Reality. Are you familiar? It's a VTubing app, and I had a pretty decent following on there for a good bit. I had what was it, like over 1,200 followers. It was really cool. It was a really cool community. The only problem is that you really can't do much with Reality. You can't really screen share, at least, you know, not in the way that you can like screen share on OBS and Twitch and stuff. Sounds familiar, but never checked it out. It's really, really good for beginner VTubers. I would say, if you or anybody you know is like a beginner VTuber, oh my god, start with Reality. It's such a great place to start. But don't stay there for years like I did. I did that for roughly 3 years, and I am just now, like, I just made my Twitch debut about a month ago. And, oh my god, I'm never going back. Oh my god. Streaming on Twitch. Like, yes, you have a smaller audience on Twitch, but, like, oh my god, I can actually play games. I can draw on stream. I can screen share. I can actually, like, do shit on stream that I was never able to do before. And also, this is my own model. It's me. It's more customizable. Like, you know, I don't know. It's also a lot more expressive. Because Reality models are not all that expressive. There's not really a lot you can do with those models. Oh, also, if you see me do this, don't worry, I'm not glitching out or anything. That's just a tick that I have. Yeah. What was I talking about? The Barbie movie. Sounds familiar, but never checked it out. I have too many hours in V-Word Studio to change to different software, lol. Same reason it's my own models. That's fair. Absolutely. Yeah. What was I talking about before the Barbie movie? Right, yeah, I was like, like, all my critiques and praises of the Barbie movie, because we were... That's right, yeah, I made the point that it's like, Zootopia talks about racism in the same way that the Barbie movie talks about misogyny and patriarchy, which is to say, really surface level and great if you're a beginner or a newbie to the cause, but it's really nothing revolutionary, you know? That sort of thing. But yeah. But also, my god, the Barbie movie is so fun. Even if it's not super great in its feminism, even if it's kind of surface level, it's just a fun watch. I would still recommend it to just about anybody. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway. Shoot, I still have to watch Zootopia 2. I do too! That's kind of why I watched, Zootopia tonight before stream. That's right, yeah. God, I had shit to do before I hopped on stream. Because I was like, oh yeah, I have to like do this, that, the other thing. Okay, I'll put on a movie, and I'll watch a little bit of the movie, and then I'll like... pause it like 20-30 minutes in, and then I'll go like do the things I need to do, and then I'll watch the rest of the movie later. And then I didn't do that, and I watched the whole movie, and I was like, wow, good movie. I forgot that I liked this movie, and then I looked at the time, and I was like, oh, 8:03. I have 7 minutes to try to like hurriedly get stuff together before before doing all this. Speaking of letting the time get away from us, oh my god, I have been yapping for almost an hour. Okay. No more. No mas. Let's boot up Dream Daddy. Now let's see here. I would love it if I could get Dream Daddy on my second monitor here. But yeah, let's play Dream Daddy. Oops, nope. Gameplay. And now that I have a second monitor, I no longer have to play this game in windowed mode, meaning I don't have to struggle to read the fucking text anymore. Yay! Also, do give me just 1 second. I can't see the chat right now. I'll fix that in a second. I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. That's up. Okay, now I can look at chat again. Yippee! See, now I have the Shakira song from Zootopia stuck in my head. The, fuck, what is it called? Try Everything. Yeah. Let's see. Dream Daddy. Here we go. Yes. So for the past few streams, I have been doing Damien's route. And I finished Damien's route last Dream Daddy stream. So now I am going to do Matt's route because I like Matt. I think he's very cute and nerdy and very much my type. Ooh. Configuration. Oh, I can't. It won't let me expand the window. Why won't you let me expand? Are you fucking kidding me? It won't let me. Girl! Fucking. Excuse me? I want to be able to play this on my big monitor. Hello? I want to. Let me. What is this? Joystick. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm playing this on keyboard. Should I bump up the graphics quality? I'm gonna play this game as at daddiest. Right? We're just gonna give it a shot. Laughs in laptop. Yeah. No, well, I am playing off of a laptop, but I did get a second monitor recently. Now, I would love it if I could play this game on my second. Oh. Can I get a glitch? Can I glitch it out? God damn it. No, god damn it. Now it's on. What the fuck? Why is the resolution that way? The hell? Oh, god fucking damn. Please, let me play it on the big screen. Let me play it on my big monitor. Let me play it on my big boy monitor. Okay, let me try. Okay. All right, hold on. Play it on my big boy monitor. Okay, let me try playing this on windowed mode and then moving it to the second monitor and then booting it up again on the thing. Okay, play it in Windows, play, drag it over here, exit out of it, stop, play. Come on. God damn it. Okay, fine. Okay, all right. You know what? I will have to play it on my smaller screen. Boo. Although, actually, hold on a second. Can I would like to... The hell? What? Oh, select monitor. Oh, there we go. Hey, Okay. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out, guys. Where's my mouse? Are you serious? Now I can't put... I can't... Why is it locking my mouse onto this monitor? Where the hell is my mouse? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have a trackpad. Nope, it's not working. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Swear to God, we're gonna figure this out. I swear to God. Why do I have window capture up? Delete that. Yeah. Game capture. Game audio. That is pretty loud. Okay. Okay, how's this? How's this for the audio? How's this for the game audio? Good balance? Sounds good to me? Okay, great. Okay. Can I lock? Yeah, lock you in here. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, now I am... Oh, okay, now I can fucking move it. Why did it do that? Why did it lock my mouse in? That's so bizarre. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Okay, let me turn my volume up. Because now I can actually... There's Damien, the one that we kissed last time. Okay, let me turn that down. There we go. Okay, now I can hear myself and the game. I wanted to play a silly little prank on you. Apparently! Alright. Let's do it. Okay, this is a really awkward position for my mouse to be in. Let me try to... Oh, that's a little small. Push. Push. Okay. It's a little awkward, but... Okay, we'll make this work. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. So, yes, we were looking on Dad Book.
You've got dads.
We have dads. Yes. So last time for our previous run, we kissed our lovely Victorian goth Damien, whom I love dearly. I love him so much. You guys don't understand. Damien was awesome. And I'm a little sad. I'm very sad, actually, that we're no longer doing his route. I loved his route. I did have my complaints. Because, you know, him being a trans man and me being a trans man, I really wanted there to be, you know, more of him, you know, being open about his trans identity, because you really don't see a lot of openly trans mask characters, especially in video games. And so I wish that we could have gotten a little bit more from him in that regard, but I liked him. I thought he was cool. I loved him a lot. I loved him a lot. So now we are on to Matt. And I am going to be speed running everything that kind of happens in between the dates, just because we've already done that content, you know? So, yeah. All right. Let's do Matt. Avid move. We're off to a really good start. I can't fucking read. All right. Also, isn't it nice to be able to play this game in full screen now? I no longer have to play it in the fucking windowed mode. Awesome. Okay. Ho. You can find me most days selling bean Oh, yes, I've read this because I remember the no wave where it's a different kind of like new wave music where it's like kind of mocking new wave. I don't know. I like new wave, so egg on my face, I guess. You can find me most days selling avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. I can play the saxophone and the harmonica. I haven't played the saxophone in a very long time, but of all the instruments to like pick back up in my life, not gonna lie, I am really curious. I kind of want to pick the saxophone back up, but also getting a saxophone is expensive. So, what did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Yeah, real. What's your ideal date? Go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. All right, okay. Spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? That's interesting, yeah. But you can play them at the same time. But can you play them at the same time? Har har. There's gotta be a way to put both the harmonica on one side of my mouth and then the reed of the sax on the other side. God, what sound would that make? That would probably make a really, really awful sound. I cannot imagine that that would sound good. All right, let's shoot Matt Sella. That's his last name. Let's shoot Matt a message. What the fuck? Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I guess we're fine. I swear to God, I thought I heard fucking... I thought I heard somebody moaning, like, and I was like, what the hell is going on? It's like, whoa, okay, hey, I'm live here. An unholy dirge. Low-key, I'm interested in knowing what that would sound like. Yeah, that's... Also, yeah, how's the music? Is it too low? Is it too high? I'm gonna kick it up just like a hair. Oops, I closed out of the game. Okay. Don't do that again. Okay. I navigate to Matt's... Oh, wait, I could just pull my stream up on fucking... No, I'm not going to be able to hear it. Okay, I'm trusting you guys to let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. I'm trusting you, and if you lie to me, you know what that means. Into the bog you go. All right, I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? Question mark? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. The Soundgarden. That's a band. Is Soundgarden... Okay. What songs have the Soundgarden made? Are they the ones that made Black Hole Sun? Or are they the ones that made the outro to not Jujutsu Kaisen, to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, which is, the song title is I Want You. It's like, ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I gotta find out. Is that the Soundgarden, or is the Soundgarden Black Hole Sun? I can look this up. I have access to the internet. Black Hole Sun is a song by American rock band Soundgarden. There you go. Okay, who made JJBA Part 4 outro song? Who is it by? Savage Garden. Okay, the ones who sang I Want You was Savage Garden. Okay, now I understand why I got the names confused. They are very similar. Okay, okay, all right, okay, 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 okay. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, 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 okay. The Soundgarden. Okay, so Black Hole Sun, not I Want You. All right. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Ah. Early 2000s? Early 2000s. Yes. Yes, early 2000s. I love soul patch music. Can I be real? I love Deftones. I do. I like it. I like a lot of music, but I like it. All right. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Oh, I'm thinking another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together and to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Hell yeah, let's go see what— oh! Well, he said something that I didn't get to read. Can I look at the chat log? Think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through the memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Aw, man. You get— aw, man. Okay. You can't see the chat log. Boo. Alright. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. And you see, mullets are making a return. I mean, I'm wearing them. I have them. Is my hair a mullet? I mean, in real life, I have a mullet. Is this a mullet or is this just long hair? This might just be long hair. I don't know if what I have is a mullet. Comment down below. What do you think this is? I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? A lot of people didn't, because the AIDS crisis. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I spend most of my time pacing around my room thinking about my OCs. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy. Oh! That's right! She's having the thing with the Emmas. That's right, yeah. So she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Eh. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. You know, real. You know what? Real. Real. I am a mullet lover. Don't care. Yeah. Well, it's— I don't really care if it's cool or not anymore. I like it. I like this style. It's very gender affirming to me. So, fuck what other people think. If I look back in 10, 20, 30 years at pictures of myself with a mullet and I cringe, good. It means I've changed as a person and my tastes are different and I'm a constantly evolving and changing person. Hi, future Osharis. I need to stop referring to myself by my name on stream. I don't care, bitch. Everybody knows my name's Cyrus. Anyway, hi, future Sai. Take care of yourself, bitch. Oh my god, drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink water. Drink water. I'm gonna drink water now. I just think it's yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. And you know what? That's real. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up. And it's kind of funny too, because in reality, it's these exact young women who are not only the pillar of this multi-billion-dollar industry, but of most major industries. When will us youths, capital Y, rise up against our oppressors? Whatever protest you're going to, I'll be happy to help you make a sign. Thanks, Dad. But seriously, you good? You know you could talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm sharing how much I love Britney Spears with you. All right, great. Is that what we were talking about? I think it's the subtext of most things I say, yeah. Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. And also remember that I love you very much. And only want what's best for you. That's all.
Oh.
All right, jeez. Don't make me cry again. Anyway, what's up? Oh, Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. It is daylight. No, seriously, Matt. Okay, hold on. I do not have enough room for my mouse. I have to push my laptop back a little further. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert. And I don't think I've ever been to one. I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12. Remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seem pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing She's a Fujoshi! That is my daughter! Yo, Scam, welcome! You joined just as we learned that Amanda is a Fujo. Atta girl. Alright, I fell asleep. Allergies been kicking my ass. Aw, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. Hell yeah, Amanda. Yeah. But yeah, you joined. We haven't gone on our first date. You joined at a really great time. I haven't gone on the first date with Matt yet. You joined at like the perfect time. I think we're about to, though. You're not ashamed. You seem pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert, if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it is a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Damn, I don't know my punk subcultures. Are they post-punk? I know post-punk! I do know that, because that was the start of the goth movement. They post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk. What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Oh, there you go. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian. How did I know he was gonna say Canadian? He said they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? Does it? Canada has... I was gonna say Canada. Canada has punks. I don't see friendship and politeness. I don't see friendship and politeness the core tenets of the punk scene. Well, then you misunderstand punk, because community is the core of punk. Yeah, it's like the edgy, like, oh, fuck the government, fuck everyone, fuck you. But at its core, punk and goth is all about, like, community and uplifting your community and DIY and fucking the government, you know? It's hugely, hugely community-based, at least from my understanding of the punk movement. So I have gone to, like, goth punk events before, and some of the sweetest people. They are so awesome. I love goths so much. I do! They're always so cool! I mean, except for the ones who are elitist and are like, oh, you like that band? Name 5 songs. They can go fuck themselves. But everybody else is awesome. We're doing what to the government? You heard me. Go on, pick a senator. Any senator. Okay. Pick a senator. Yeah, no, actually don't. Okay, fuck the concept of the government. Fuck the concept of the government. The concept of passing bills, take that out to dinner and bend it over a desk. Okay. Not a card trick, dude. Pick a senator. It's crazy. Okay. Enough. All right, moving on. Oh. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. Exactly. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. Yeah, exactly. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offered... Wait, okay, hold on. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely go on 3 awful dates with him, and afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. Amanda, I'm sorry you had to go through all of that, but I wish you wouldn't tell me. All right. Yeah, what? Never mind, just to have a blast tonight. Yeah, that's... Girl, you are, what, 17? How the fuck are you getting into... Teenagers are fucking crazy. When I was 17, I was sitting alone at lunch watching Lupin the Third movies on my phone and eating a peanut butter and jelly. What the fuck? All right. Or maybe I was just the loser kid. I don't know. I don't care, dude. High school's over. I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Thank God. Right? A lot of people romanticize high school. Every time I think about high school, I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not a teenager anymore. That shit was awful. It's like, yeah, I kind of miss being like 14 and not having to worry about like work or driving. But like, man, school sucked. I wanted to kill myself at 14. What am I talking about? It's like, oh, I miss 14 when I didn't have to worry about getting a job or driving. And it's like, yeah, but I was also like really suicidal. So yikes, bro. All right. I show up to the coffee spoon at 8 in what I hope is a concert appropriate attire. When I was 17, I was Googling Pokemon Yaoi at Yuri. As you should. As you should. That is exactly what you should be doing at 17. Not going... Not going on dates with strange men who forget their wallet, quote unquote, 3 times in a row, and taking long walks in the evening to distract from my poor mental health. Well, that's also not great, but... real though. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yay! All right, I'm excited. I'm excited to do Matt's route. I will say, I think after Matt's route, I think I'm gonna move on from Dream Daddy and do a different game. I don't know. Give me a second. Can I? No, I cannot. No, I cannot do that. Yum. He is very attractive. But yeah, I think after I finish Matt's route, because like, I don't know, I'm curious about Joseph and Robert, but I don't know if that curiosity is enough to make me want to keep playing the game. You know, I might just play the game in my own time. I don't know. I really, truly don't know. I'll think about it some more. I'll think on it some more because I don't really know what game I want to play after Dream Daddy. I was kind of thinking the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I really want to move on from... I really want to move on from, oh my God, what is the word? Visual novels. I want to move on from visual novels and like that style of game. I want to do something else to kind of break up the formula. And then after that, maybe I can do Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, we're in early May. By the time I finish Dream Daddy, but that's a visual novel style game. Fuck. Gang, we may just be stuck playing visual novels. We may just be stuck playing visual novels and Tomodachi Life. So, because I was going to say that in June, I really want to do a replay of Date Everything. Now that it's been a year since the game came out, I want to do not a full playthrough of Date Everything. I'm just kind of going to go through like my like top 15 characters or so. You should do a fart night stream. We should do a fart night stream. Alas, it's our fate to date hot men. You right. But yeah, sorry, not to completely derail the stream, but and yap some more, but I do kind of want to talk about this a little bit. In June, I do want to do a semi playthrough of Date Everything to kind of like, you know, a year later, how does it still hold up? And also, yes, not how does it still hold up, but also like, I don't know, it was a really fun game when it first came out, and I feel like a lot of people haven't really been talking about it since it, I guess, stopped being mainstream, so I'd really like to, you know, go back to the game and be like, yeah, I really did love Date Everything, you know? And it's such a charming game that I really want to go back and, you know, play it again, and maybe play some different routes that I didn't before. You know, you get to see Timothy Timepiece again. Yes, you do. And I get to see Chance again. Sorry, Chance is my favorite. Actually, I'm not sorry. I love Chance. I fucking love Chance. Y'all don't understand. Chance, listen, there's not a lot of fictional characters that if they were real, I would date them. Like, okay, I have a big ass crush on like Axel or Lee from Kingdom Hearts. I would not date Lee. I don't think I could handle him. I feel like we're freaks, but in like different directions. Maybe not different directions, but different kinds of freaks. I don't know if we'd be able to match each other's freak, right? But I have such a huge fucking crush on, you know, Axel. But like Chance, if Chance was a real person, I would be head over heels for him, and I would actually date him. So, yeah. Anyway. Any real life chances, yo, hit me up. Please, please. I am so lonely. Okay, anyway, back to the dating game. But no, yeah, I want to do like a playthrough of Date Everything. So if we are going to be stuck in visual novel / visual novel adjacent hell, then I guess that's just gonna be the era that the channel's gonna be in terms of gaming. So sorry, but sorry. Okay, anyway, so maybe we are just gonna have to play nothing but visual novels for a while. Oh fucking well, I like visual novels, so we'll see. We'll plan things out, you know. I mean, I'm going to be playing Persona 5 for a really, really long time. So I just want to make sure that I have something to kind of break up. I want a different vibe than Persona 5. As long as I have something that's a different vibe, we're good. Whether that be a dating game, whether that be something a bit more action-oriented, maybe whether that be a puzzle game. We'll figure it out, all right? We'll do it. We'll make it work. We'll work our pussies out. Anyway. Yes, I'm ready for tonight. Well, it's been a while. Of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Let's be honest. It's been a while since I've been to a concert. Oh, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds a sign and screams and scream cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to... I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Osharis, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. My first concert that I ever... Well, first of all, my technical first concert was a band that I didn't even know. I just kind of was there as like a volunteer, like helping the like sell merch and shit. A D&D nerd and a DM who at one point was planning to become a therapist. No one comes to mind. Okay, yes, but are you voiced by Matt Mercer? uh No, but I'd love the chance to. He is lovely. See? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my requirements. You have to look like Matt Mercer and okay, no, you have to be voiced by Matt Mercer and look vaguely like 2014 era Markiplier. That's it. That's the specific. That's a specificities. Yeah. Wish I was voiced by Matt Mercer. Oh my god, me too. My voice dysphoria would be completely fucking gone. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Mr. Mercer, if you're watching this, please, for the love of God, can you psychically project your voice onto me? Oh my god, it's working. He's doing it. Oh my god, excuse me. I inhaled some spit. What the hell? Guys, oh my god, it's working. I think you're just choking to death, but I don't know. Excuse me, Mr. Mercer, please recreate your vocal cords and send them to me, thank you. Yeah, can you record like a Vocaloid-style voice bank and then give them to me so that I can surgically replace my vocal cords with that? Thanks. That was an awful burp. So choppy. This is a normal request from a normal person. It's working. Girl, I have done everything this stream except play the goddamn game. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. As long as we get through at least one of these fucking dates, I will be a happy camper, okay? Okay. It's okay if we're yapping, bitch. We're having a good time. Okay. Cena's super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who likes the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Go fuck yourself. Actually, did I listen to scene music? I did. No, I didn't. I do. I don't think I listened to a lot of scene music when I was younger, but I actually kind of like scene music nowadays, if what I'm listening to is actually scene. There's one scene playlist that I have that I really fucking love, but gonna be real, because I don't know anything about what qualifies as scene. I have no idea if it's like real scene. Does that make sense? It's like listening to those like goth starter pack playlists on YouTube and being like, I'm going to trust you that this is actually goth music, you know? Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. Go fuck yourself. Scene music's great. I love... I'm not gonna name an artist because I know I'm gonna get fucking slammed for it. You know what? I'm gonna Google it real quick. Why is all... Girl, I want to know what kind of music they make. Why is everybody asking for their gender? What the hell? Are they seen? I don't give a fuck about their gender. I mean, I do care about their pronouns. I think it's they, them. They. Okay, yeah, they. American singer, rapper, and songwriter. Genres. EDM. Okay, so I'm not... Let's see here. Barely human question. Personally, I feel like scene kids listen to whatever they wanted because scene is about expressing yourself. I'd personally categorize Barely Human as scene core / scene rival. I guess technically scene kids back in the day weren't listening to Barely Human, but you could argue they're not 2000s scene or real scene. But I'd say they're definitely part of the revival. Okay, well, fucking... If Barely Human counts as scene, then I like scene music. If they don't count as scene, then I still like their music. Anyway.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Hell yeah. After waiting a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? I know it's like an art aesthetic. I actually don't know if it's a music genre. Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. Kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me fucking too, Matt. It's just like, oh, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. Yeah, me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Yeah, but not because I'm an animal, just because I'm autistic and I have social anxiety. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. We're not going to show any of these people, of course, because we don't have any sprite work, but that's fine. He seems really in his element here. I look at that smile. Oh, I skipped it, but look at that smile. Look at the former smile. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all of these people. Me too. Yeah, I really like Matt. I really like Matt. Let's go grab a beer, capitalized. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're... Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Too relatable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. It's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. Not me, I'm a chronic yapper. My issue is that I don't run out of stuff to talk about, is that I way too quickly graduate from, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, the weather's really nice. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, you know, the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom really was a microcosm for the Gen Z generation. And the reason I say, you know, also I made that the fuck up on the spot. I have no idea if I stand by that statement. I mean, maybe. No, what was I talking about before with the Barbie movie? It's like I go from being like, yeah, the weather is getting warmer. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, planning on going swimming sometime soon. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, yeah, I just really don't like how the Kens and Alan were portrayed in the movie, because it kind of implies that in order to be an ally to the feminist cause, you need to be less of a man, aka less of a Ken, aka an Alan. And that really just sits wrong with me. What's a microcosm? It is a... How do I describe it? Okay, so... like, okay, if you think of like a terrarium, where it's like, it's a small ecosystem that is kind of representative of a larger ecosystem. Does that make any sense? I'm just gonna look up the Wikipedia definition. It's like a terrarium is a microcosm of nature. High school is a microcosm of society. Microcosm. Meaning. A little world, miniature universe. Fuck. A relatively small object or system considered as representative of a larger system of which it is part, exhibiting many features of the complete system. Yeah. That. Like a sub area. Yeah, like a small piece of, I gotta figure out where to watch Barbie. Actually, no, I'm not gonna type it out. I gotta figure out where to watch Barbie. There are many websites that you can find the Barbie movie on. Soap is a common one. Oh god, what's the other one? Because I only know like the Anna Wave and the Anna Watch one. Where the fuck? Sites like Soap Today or 123 Movies and the like. Yeah, exactly. Sub area. Call that my bedroom. Real. I say as a virgin. Yeah, me too, bro. At least I'd like it to be. No, but sites like Soap Today or 123 Movies and the like. And legally, I'm joking about that. I'm definitely not actively encouraging you to do piracy. Twitch, I'm not. I'm not telling you to go to Soap Today on a computer that has a free VPN. And I'm not telling you to go into the search bar and type up Barbie. And I'm not telling you to click on the result. I think there's a lot of different active sites. Oh yeah. Sub area called out my table when I eat a sandwich. Oh, hell yeah. Different kinds of subs. Either the one that I am or the one that I eat. And which hey, hold on a second. Because listen. You can only listen. Of the types of subs, you can eat both, but you can only be one. Either way, you can put both on a table. Okay, well, that actually doesn't narrow it down. Fuck you, who says I can't be a sandwich? You know what? Real. My mama said I could be anything, and you know what? I don't need a degree to be a clothing hanger. I am a Publix chicken tender sub. Oh, man. I actually gotta try one. Can I be honest? Every time I have Publix chicken, it fucks my stomach up. But I am really curious to try a chicken tender pub sub, because I know that that's like the iconic like Publix sandwich. You know, I don't know. I usually like their like the ham and turkey. I don't know. Anyway, right before I run out of stuff to talk about, and then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. Oh, that's why you have pockets. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Well, fuck you for that. What, next you're gonna say that I'm breathing manually, huh? God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well... fuck you. Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Ayy, Riz. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Huh, let's check out the merch. Oh, hey Diva, you're new. New artwork. Damn, their hip is popped out. Oh my god, look at that shit. Whoa, you're gonna hurt yourself. Matt and I walk over to the small booth in the corner of the room where the crusty-looking teenager guards a section of shirts and records. He singles me from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts and I got tank tops. I got all the gifts and, accoutrements? A discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want you. Hold on a second. Could this be Amanda's ex? No, that was the person who offered to buy the merch, not the person who was selling the merch. Okay, okay. I'm gonna be honest, it's not as good as they used to be. Their tendies are dry nowadays. They are. It's like a weird combination of being dry and tough, but still really greasy. Or maybe the Publix near me just sucks. I prefer a turkey and pepper jack on 5 grand with like a bajillion toppings. That's fair. No, I love a good ham, turkey, light cheese, salt, pepper, mayo, lettuce, tomato. Not in that order. Okay. Ham, turkey, little cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. There we go. That's my standard order. That's also my Jersey Mike's order. God, I love Jersey Mike's. There are not a lot of brands that I'm like, I would actually, like, please, for the love of God, sponsor me. I would deep throat a Jersey Mike's sub. I would deep throat a Jersey Mike's Subway sandwich. Not Subway. Ow! Fuck, I broke a nail. If Jersey Mike's were to ever sponsor me, I would deep throat one of their sandwiches on camera for a sponsorship. Jersey Mike's, for the love of God, sponsor me. I love your shit. Watch them be a horrible company. Watch it be like, oh, breaking news, Jersey Mike's is murdering orphans. It's like, Mr. Jersey Mike himself is murdering orphans. And it's like, no, you make such good sandwiches. Why? Don't be evil. Oh, yeah, everybody drop your sandwich orders in the chat. I'm curious now. Good for you, dude, to each their own. Turkey, pepper jack, mayo, yellow mustard, toasted, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, black olives, banana peppers, sometimes jalapeno, salt, pepper, oregano, sub dressing. Ooh, that sounds very tasty. Oh, excuse me. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Huh? Like the white guy pointing to himself like, huh? Me? Turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, onion, hot sauce, and melted cheese all on top. Ooh, okay. All right. Work. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Please stop yelling at me. Yum.com, yeah. Tally-ho, good sir. I don't, I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as a salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. 15 hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. I need to learn how to do this. I need to learn the dab and the dap up into the, is it dab up or dap up? See, this is what I'm talking about, right? I will never. I need to learn how to do the guy thing. Yeah, the dap. I need to learn how to do that. Because watch me fucking transition and somebody goes in for that and I'm like, I think someone, oh my god, I had a coworker, I think, who tried to dap me up and I just shook his hand because I had no idea what to do. That and armpit farts. Oh, you don't need to do armpit farts, but you can do hand farts. It's easier if your hands are wet. There it is. Anyway. Okay, enough. My dad's really good at that. All right. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Osharis, though. Keep forgetting. Alright, okay. Be cool. That's Osharis. I thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Osharis cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy two pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know still well, but still want to be friendly to. I know the double pat. I do know the double pat. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know Vacant Veil would have slayed. Oh my god. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Or the opener, yeah, the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage. Oh, okay. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. I think I need to just read slower because I think The speed at which I read is not the speed at which I can speak. No. I need to slow down when I read because I am stumbling over my words way too often. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Danny Sexwang. Dan Avedon. Alright. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing in the Hold on, I gotta turn the game up audio for this. Audio up for this. What the fuck is this? Well, why are they hitting a cowbell and screaming? The band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, he just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. Here, let me do the same for y'all, so you don't have to suffer. Oh my god, do y'all hear that? It's the automaton, the brrrr. Is that Aaron in the back? Is it? I heard like and subscribe. Is it Aaron? I can't tell. One of the voices sounds like a fucking Bob. Okay, alright. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. Oh, is that it? Oh, nope, now they're starting again. Alright, they do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist really break his... Oh, Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. You need to turn the game audio down? Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Wait, can you turn the game audio up just a little? Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually. Oh, thank God. Okay, well, this is like what I used to do in elementary school cafeteria. Oh yeah, plugging yours like whoa, 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 whoa. Can't wait to watch the VOD back and see how that sounds. God, that was an experience. All right. Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during a saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Well. Let's grab another beer. Capital B. Capital beer. I gotta turn my fucking computer volume down. I can hear myself way too crisply, and it's kind of throwing me off. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert hall as it gets closer to the main act. It's kind of getting crowded in here. It's getting kind of crowded. We grab our beers, and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous for a second there.
Hey.
You and me both, dude. Oh, my legs. He grabs my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. Hand-holding. Oh, how scandalous. We finally settle back at... Oh, there it is. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. There it is. Okay. Busy place, huh?
Hey, dude.
I like his voice. Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna say earlier, my first concert that I actually ever, like, went to, or, like, properly, was the, a Ninja Sex Party concert. I'm not gonna say which tour it was, because just to be on the safe side, but it was really, really cool. I got really good seats. And it was really awesome. And, I kind of hate that I went alone, but I really had no one else to go with. But I don't know. Next time I go to a concert, I really, really want to go with somebody. But I loved the Ninja Sex Party concert. It's so good. And also, another great thing about how much I love Dan Avedon and his work, the way he sings on stage is the same way you hear it in the fucking CD. Like, obviously, in the recorded music, it's a bunch of different takes, you know, put together so that you get the best quality, like, the best quality you can out of it. But he can fucking sing, and he sings really, really good on stage. I don't know, but it was really, really awesome to see, and it was awesome to just be surrounded by other NSP fans, you know? Even if I don't know, even if I ended up not really making any friends, but it was just... Well, I mean, also, it was out of town from where I was living at the point, so even if I did make friends, I don't know how much that would have, you know, stuck, but I don't know, it was really cool. Yeah. I just wanted to say that, because I remembered that I started that thought, like, 20 minutes ago, but I never finished it. So, yeah. Ugh. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this Don't. Do not. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd. Okay. Thank God. They're not gonna do... Okay, we're good. Squeeze my way out of the crowd and towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with the line forming outside of it. Oh, shit. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. People that were initially milling about the venue all crowd against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Oh. Oh, wait, are we done? Wait. Oh, shit. Minigame. What? What the hell? Wait. Oh. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, they're both unisex bathrooms. I got really confused. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I've never seen that logo for unisex. Okay, gotcha. Well, because it's also pixel art. Love the scene we've got going on here. I love the mohawk guys. Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. What the hell am I? Ow.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked
What the hell am I doing? Where am I going?
down for you. We
Ow, where am I
even
going?
got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch.
Stop.
But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
Where am I? Stop, stop. Let me, stop, stop. Health.
So we
What the hell am I doing?
song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Is this Barry Kramer?
Streamers and let's players,
Ow.
I have one decree.
Ah.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Oh, okay.
DVP.
DVP by Pup. So this is a real band.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is
I'm
tight.
doing better.
Just take it from me.
Nah.
It's like footage of NES and SNES
Ah,
games with the lyrics added into them.
Ah,
It's
ah, ah,
really
ah,
cool.
ah,
It's
ah,
kind of hard to explain right now. You'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
Okay, cool, cool. Where am I going? Where am I going?
So we
I'm running out of time.
song that you're listening to right now.
Do I just have to survive?
Think it's better than risking content
Ah, my wrist fucking hurts, bro.
to you streamers and let's players. I have one decree.
Oh, did I make it?
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Oh, okay, I made it. I guess. I survived the crowd. I probably did really bad.
But really,
What?
content ID demands
S
a
plus?
serious
What does
content.
that mean?
But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no.
Also, this track is fucking hilarious.
About getting with dads, no less. Oh god, how did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess.
Finally able to work my way through the crowd to where... I gotta turn the volume down. I cannot fucking hear myself.
I did the song that you're listening to right now.
I'm finally able to... I gotta take off my headphones. I can't speak when other people are singing. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well, I guess I should keep look. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths, running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. Oh, shit, we're in the pit! Oh, we're in the pit! How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths, rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die, trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar! Matt! I look up and see Matt! He pulls me back up to my feet! You're wild, dude! Matt throws his arm around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. The song going along with this is so fucking funny.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
DVP by Pup. Okay, we gotta remember this, gang. We gotta listen to DVP by Pup. DVP! This is really cute. I didn't know you messed with the pit. I didn't know I did either. Yeah, me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. All right, man. Let's retreat. Let's show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts to make their way to the exit. That's really cool that this game partnered with an indie band to be like, hey, put your fucking music in here. That's really cool. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Present? He hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Aww. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. Yeah. I apologize if my commentary during that entire Crossy Road section was chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, I was overstimulated. I was like, I had no idea what I was doing. So, and I've just made myself dizzy, so. Oh man, all right. Ooh, okay. The youths will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I will continually wear it until it is tattered and a little smelly so that I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh, nice. They actually put the band in here. That's really cool. Hey, dude, didn't realize... All right. Didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I can make it. You guys put on a great show. At this point, this feels a little... Never mind. I was gonna say it's like, this is really funny because it feels like, I don't want to say obnoxious product placement because that's not what this is, but it is, I don't know. This is cool though, that they have the band in the game. That's really cool. Okay. So glad you can make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. Okay. That was it. Okay, dude. All right. That's really good. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Yeah, sounds great.
Come on, let's go grab some diner food. Oh, fuck yeah, diner food. Suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Oh,
So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Funny story about, again, when I went to a local punk rock event, I walked up to a trash can to like throw something away, and as I did, this guy comes up to me on the opposite end of this like trash barrel, and he's like, I just stole this guy's beer, or he's like, I just stole this beer from somebody, and I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, the guy was looking the other way and I just took it, and I'm like, all right, hell yeah, man. He's like, cheers, and we bumped drinks. And I think as I was walking away, the guy came up to him because he said something else. But yeah, I don't know why that reminded me of that, but just like, oh yeah, I bought him a beer. It's just like, I met a guy who stole another guy's beer at the event. This is really funny. I love those events. They've happened. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, good shit. Good people. Bought him a beer afterwards. We were cool, still following each other on social media. He's beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, it just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. Yeah, that's how I know a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. It's a friendly community. At least from what I've seen and I've experienced, you know. Oh my god, speaking of punk rock events and fun people coming up to me. I went to one and I was wearing a Ninja Sex Party t-shirt. A guy comes up to me, like, really decorated battle vest. I'm talking like, it would, like, this guy was like punk, right? Like punk, you know? He comes up to me and of course the music's blasting, I can't hear anything, and he's like, I love your shirt! And I was like, thank you, I love NSP, dude! He reaches into one of his pockets and gives me a sticker that says pretty boy. And he walked away. And I think it was supposed to be like a meme sticker talking about like that one pink donut that's like $2.99 and it says pretty boy, because it was pretty boy, but the O was a pink donut. Was that flirting? I have no idea. I don't think it was. I have no idea if it was. Either way, I have a pretty boy sticker now, which was very gender affirming because it's like, are you calling me a pretty boy? I love the term pretty boy. I think if anyone genuinely out in the wild called me a pretty boy, I think I would just fucking melt immediately. Oh man. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I just noticed how off like the checkered pattern is and it's kind of bothering me. All right, anyway. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. Huh. Excuse me. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been rough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help out wherever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Oh.
Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big budget remakes of... Don't even get me fucking started! Okay, don't even get me started on shitty American remakes of foreign media. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. Don't even get me fucking started. Don't even. Okay. I think you're getting yourself started, bro. Well, maybe. Oh, I have big feelings about that. You know what? Actually, no, I'm going to talk about this for a second. Not this specifically, but like, okay. Me and my family, whenever we I don't know, me and my family, okay, hold on. Me and my family don't have a lot in common. And so whenever we're able to find a TV show that all of us enjoy, I always get really excited, right? Especially when it's something that I introduce them to. Like, my family is not super big on anime, but they really like Spy Family. And I like it because I introduced them to Spy Family, and I love Spy Family. And I always get excited when a new, core or new season drops because, hey, new season of Spy Family. But also, my parents are so fucking weird about animation. And I think I've talked about this on stream before, but they are just flat out racist. My mom said some fuck shit that like, oh, I just find Japanese to be a grating language to listen to. And it's like, okay, well, you're just racist. Because first of all, Japanese is a beautiful language. And second of all, you're just fucking racist. But I have been trying to get my family to watch Death Note for the longest time because I know that they would love it, right? Because Death Note is such the perfect mixture of like a genuinely good thriller and also like that really good campy like anime shit, you know? Like that real, like I'm thinking of the tennis scene from Death Note. They would love the tennis scene from Death Note, right? But for whatever fucking reason, I have done my absolute damnedest to be like, can you guys please, for the love of God, at least watch like the first 2 episodes? That is all I ask of you, is to watch the first 2 episodes. And they refuse, flat out refuse to watch it. And they've said it for multiple reasons, right? They're like, oh, you know, we don't. The thing that they keep going back to, well, okay. The thing that bothers me the most is they're like, oh, we just, you know, we don't really like anime and we don't really like the animation. And I was like, okay, so if I found a live action version of this, would you watch it? And and Dad was like, oh yeah, sure. The other night we gave the original French version of High Potential a try, and my dad was so fucking pissy about it. He was like, oh, you know, I don't want to watch the subtitled version. I want to watch the shitty dub because I don't want to read. And I kind of made fun of him for it. I was like, what, you don't want to read? And he's like, no. And it's like, okay, man. And then we watched the dub and it was fucking awful. And it's like, hey, this would probably be better if we just watched the original fucking subtitled version. But no, he doesn't want to fucking read. So guess what? There is a live action Death Note drama, like an 11 episode 2015 drama. But I don't think it has an English dub. And I'm also going to be honest, I don't think you can tell the story of Death Note decently in 11 episodes. And also, I can't imagine the dub for it would be that good because, hot take, a lot of dubs for live action media is rarely good. You can get a lot of good dubs for like 2D, maybe some 3D stuff, but live action dubs are, in my experience, usually kind of rough. I don't know. At least from what I've seen. But girl, this shit just pisses me off so much, is that it's like, you refuse to engage with a really good story, what, just because it's in a foreign language and it's animated? Go fuck yourself. You are so, I don't know, you deprive yourself of really good art and a really good story. And like, my God, to the point where you won't even give the first 2 episodes of a show a try. That's 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes. Oh, boo, boo, ban the bot. Boo, ban the bot. Ban the bot. Boo. I don't know. Shit just pisses me off so much. So anyway, yeah, that's my tea about like big budget remakes of foreign films. Is just, it's, I should say American big budget remakes of foreign films. It's so unnecessary. Just fucking read the subtitles. It's so dumb to me. Where's the bot? I didn't even see it. Oh. Oh. Not published to chat. Oh, well, that explains it. Okay, how do I ban you? How do I ban you? Is it in mod view? I think so, yeah. How do I ban you? Oh, well, I'm not clicking on that link. Go fuck yourself. No. No. Here we go. Ban. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. How do I get out of... Stop. Okay. But yeah. People that refuse to watch foreign films just because they don't want to read subtitles are fucking stupid, and I genuinely have no respect for them. That's a little harsh. My question is why? Genuinely, why? Why? You know, okay. I remember when I first started watching anime, I would only really watch it in the dub just because I could not read the subtitles fast enough in order to keep up with the story. But the more I watched subbed anime, the better I got at it. And funnily enough, I'm actually a... I can read subtitles so fucking fast that it's... Yeah. But it's... I don't know. 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 Wait, what the hell? Wait. Can I recommend a mod tool without seeming too forward? No, go for it. Alright. Oh. Hold on a second. My fucking... Ugh. Ow. Why am I... Oy. Sorry, I'm getting up to stretch for a second because my legs hurt. Ay, 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 ay. Oy. I recommend looking into Seribot. They kick out bots super quick. Okay. DVP by Pup. Seribot. Sorry, I'm trying to lock that in. No, I didn't summon you, Siri. My Siri activated. All right. Okay. Okay. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man.
Hey.
Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. You and me both. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Also, we've established that why are you surprised, Osharis? Yeah, me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert, never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha, you and me both. Oh, I missed a smile again. I was looking at the text. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. You called me cool? Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how's the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Shut up. I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show and which of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets, Extreme Edition. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. See you in the pit. I've never been in a mosh pit. I'm good. Oh, wait. Tiny bladder.
Yeah, man, that was some great stuff out there.
Man, we only got a B. Really? I thought we did really well. Oh well. Cell phone holster. Ska, grunge, tiny bladder, scene. Dad points and daddy points. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Me neither. It seems fun, but also overstimulating. Yeah, exactly. I think, because I think I've talked about this before, I am very short in real life. Like, like, I don't know. But, I kind of worry that, like, because of my stature, and I probably just would not, I don't know if it would be safe for someone like me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm sure there's, I guess it's like group stimming, but still, well, true. I guess there's, I don't know. T about height, yeah, exactly. Okay, I think this is the same thing. My coupons, yellow envelope. Is this Damien?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's her mail. Yeah. Okay, I remember. That's right, she gets into her college. Okay, let's fast forward. And it is 11, so I'll probably... I don't know, it is 11, so I'll...
You've got dads.
Cool. Oh, hi, Craig. Okay, I will do Craig's thing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. And then we will do more of Matt's route, next stream. Damn it. I spent way too much time yapping this stream. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I had a really good time yapping, and I hope y'all had a good time yapping. I mean, I kind of did a similar thing with Damien's route, didn't I? I don't know, girl. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Let's do this little, Craig side I can never fucking say his name normally. Craig. I'll do Craig's side quest, and then I'll go ahead and call it for the night. Alright. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have a feeling this is not Craig. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Yep, this is not Craig. Aw, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it. So I've been reading up on whey protein. You use that at all? I figured it'd help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they want to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool, I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. Let's go, let's attend the tea party. Attend that party. Dad tip 56, go ask your mother. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Coffee time! You know dads love coffee. Gotta brew myself something black as midnight and as on a moonless night. I put on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow. Dad, ready for today? I'm ready for every day, sweetie. Gonna tackle it head on. No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do? Honey, I already told you that I'm not gonna throw away my Tom Clancy novels. They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them. Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad. Nope, I don't remember that. Craig's kids, that hand-drawn invitation. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper, inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong. Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going. I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me. Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Fuck authority. Wow, is this our first fuck in the game? Wait, have characters in this game said fuck before? I actually don't remember. I'll put on some fucking jeans or some shit.
Oh.
Put on some outside pants. I won't embarrass my child, even though I've been told that that's one of the only joys of parenthood. The only. I don't want children. Hello, thank you for coming to our tea party. I do my best to bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy. This way, please. Oh, and Carmencita and Matt are here. Oh my god. Okay. Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter, Carmencita, are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me. Yep, yeah. I have only ever been to a tea party once. It was when I was very, very little, and I didn't understand that you were supposed to just sip the beverage, and then that's it. They gave me, I shit you not, the tiniest of tiny teacups. I'm talking like the size of a quarter. I swear to God. And so they would pour a little lemonade, I would drink it, and I'd be like, can I have some more lemonade? And they'd pour me some more, and I'd be like, can I have some more lemonade? And eventually they just got me like a plastic cup from the cupboard. It's just be like, my God, kid. It's like, What? Yeah, fuck that. Give me the kettle. Yeah. Also, it wasn't tea, it was lemonade because well, I say I don't like tea. I like mango tea. I have found that I really like a cold mango passion fruit boba tea. I do like mango passion fruit boba tea. I have yet to try other kinds of tea though. So yeah. Hey dude, how's the tea? The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass. Hello, Carmencita. Hello, Mr. Amanda's dad. Please have a seat. I sit down and what the hell is flapping in the background? Is it my fucking... my balloon? It's my old-ass balloon from Valentine's Day that I need to throw out. I can't believe it's still floating. I cannot believe that there is still fucking helium in that thing. Anyway, I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair. Hi, everyone. Daisy. Oh! Brian's kid. Oh my god, everybody's here. Oh, hello. I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. Amanda made me do the same. See, Amanda? Let it go. Wait, what am I... Amanda gives me a knowing look and I return an obliging wink. She rolls her eyes. Is that really something your daughter had to pressure you into, Brian? Oh. That's right. We're competing with Brian. I forgot about that. I give Amanda another even more exaggerating wink. She rolls her eyes even harder. Thank you all for taking your time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you're allowed to put on your designated tiaras... Oh, hell yeah! We got tiaras in this bitch! There is a little tiara sitting on everyone's plate, except for Brian's, which his is a softball helmet. Oh, we ran out of tiaras. I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought. Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it. Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later. Everybody! Craig! Craig comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies. Ooh, yes! Yes! Dad, is the tea ready? Yeah, it's been, steeping for a while now. Awesome. Would you girls like to They need to stop with these fucking voice lines, I swear to God. Oh. Craig, please. Would you girls like to serve your guests tea? No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help. Craig leans over to me. That's me. Yeah, I figured. Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip. Good lemonade. Yup. It's lemonade. Good lemonade. It's tea. Right. Very good tea. Yeah, lemon tea. Lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties? We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father. She takes a dainty bite of her sandwich cookie. Marvelous. So the meeting of princesses has been called into order. Here. But I'm a warrior princess. But I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff and have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be a rock star princess. I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you? Do I get to be a princess? I'm a space pirate. I'm a space pirate. Yeah. Do I get to be a princess? Duh. Oh, okay. I guess that makes me History Channel princess, hacker princess, rude boy princess. Rude boy princess? If I drop my crown on the floor, I'll make sure to... What? What? Oh, is this supposed to be a joke on Rihanna's rude boy? Where it's... What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. confused. I'm not the demographic. I think I'll be landscaper and general contracting princess. Man, why can't I be a fucking pirate princess? Why can't I be fucking space pirate princess? Why can't I be a sea dragon pirate princess? Why can't I be a goth sea dragon jester pirate princess?
Oh.
Barista princess reporting for duty. Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here. Not now servant. If it weren't for the princess uprising, it would be you serving me. We sip tea for a little longer and the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rockstar warrior princesses, I think. They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties. That many adjectives make you sound like you're from Scribblenauts.
Oh.
Craig, stop that! Stop that. You need to cease. Did she make you a servant too? You betcha. Oh, we are Midwestern. Oh, we are Midwestern. Oh, I told you all about that, right? During my time in Wisconsin, everybody said you betcha. Like, I know the stereotype is like, oh yeah, right away, don't you know? But everybody said you betcha. That was it. That was the thing. I feel like I'm so far away from the... Hold on. I'm really far away from the computer. I feel like it's not tracking my mouth properly. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop. Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice. Oh, thanks. It's really nice the girls are getting along. I have to burp again. Ooh. Flying edible throwable polka dot gargantuan princess type shit. I'm really glad we moved into this community. We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know? I hadn't even realized. And I don't even know if Amanda does either, but I guess they're right. All of the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Osharis. I brought extra word jumbles if anyone wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Amanda spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. Aww. We all clean up and help. God, what the hell is going on with my... Girl, I don't know why. I'm so fucking uncomfortable. I think I'm sitting weird, but I don't know how to not sit weird. Also, is it just me, or is this specific track really reminiscent of Doki Doki Literature Club? Something about it feels a little off. Something about it is just a little unnerving to me. Magical John Princess. Oh, my fucking legs. I think it's just the material of these pants. Ugh, okay. These pants were not made for sitting, apparently. Alright. In a very comfortable chair, mind you. God. Maybe I've just been sitting for too long. Yeah, because it is. Yeah, because I have been doing this for a little bit. Okay. I've been thinking that since the first episode when that played. Right! It is! It feels a little creepy. Something's a little off about this track. Anyway. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables. Motherfucker. Head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders. Okay, there we go. This is a better setup for me. Okay. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye, Rude Boy Princess. Is Rude Boy a band? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Fucking hell. Yeah, Rude Boy song. No, that was 2010s. What the hell is a Rude Boy? I'm just gonna look this up. What? Jamaican street subculture. Okay, I don't know if that's what that's referring to. Rude Boy is a subculture that originated from the 1960s Jamaican street culture. In the late 1970s, there's a revival in England. Is it a Rihanna reference? Let me look at the lyrics. God, she's a lyricist, all right. These... It's really funny how you can, like, look at the lyrics of... Like, some songs really, really sound good, but then you look at the lyrics and it's like, man, they are not saying anything of substance. I've been thinking that since the first episode. Yeah, got him, EP. Yeah, me too. Once we're, done with this, we'll, go... once we get to the next dad book section, I'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night. No, I filled up on cookies. Oh, you want dinner? No, I'm filled up on cookies. Me too, I'm tired. Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, and also kind of a scary way. How so? I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down. Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time? Corrupted her dad. She secondhand smokes now. Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad they have you as a role model. Shucks, Pops. I ruffle Amanda's hair. Cute. It's rude to ask people about their
You've got dads.
mysterious hand tattoos. What does that mean? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit for the evening. Thank you all for hanging out and watching me play Dream Daddy. Sorry I didn't get to play that much of the game, and just got distracted for the majority of it, but you know what? Oh, my ears. That's the joy of, these streams. So, you know what? Hopefully next time we'll be able to do the final 2 dates. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? If I can do at least 1 date a stream, I think that's fine. And you know what? That gives me more time to think on, that gives me more time to think about, if I want to keep playing this game after, after I do Matt's route. I don't know. I might... You know what I might do? I've heard that Joseph has a really interesting route. So I'll probably look into... Oh? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? What did Skambit do? What? Hold on, I'm gonna look in the Two Balls in a Bong Discord server. Oh, whoops, sorry. Sorry not to leak our fucking group chat name. Wait, what? Wait, why did Des get a warning? Scam, are you abusing your power as a mod? You motherfucker. Wow, that's so weird. Damn, and you tried to gaslight me too. God damn it, Scambit. Alright. What? No, I would never. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, you fucking would. Alright. But yeah, what I might do is I might look up a walkthrough into Joseph's route, and if his route does have something really crazy, I may do that on stream. But other than that, I don't know. I know that I don't want to play all of the characters' routes. I know that I want to play Damien and Matt because they are my favorites. When it comes to Brian, Craig, and Hugo, I'm kind of indifferent. Stop gaslighting Des, Gambit. But what was I saying? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I may I don't know. I will say though, I don't know if Robert is the type of character that I really want to do a playthrough of. You know? Because like, yeah, he's like, ooh, cool and mysterious, and he's voiced by Dan Avedon, but like, I don't know, the whole shit with like everything falling apart if you do a one night stand, I just don't know if this is a character I want to invest a lot of stream time into, if that makes sense. Honestly, I'd kind of just rather watch a playthrough of somebody else do it, or I'll just play it on my own time. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of sad that I'm done with Damien's route. I loved him so much. I really do love Damien. I really love Matt though. I am having a lot of fun with Matt so far, but Damien. I don't know. Okay, well. I'm tired. I am going to Oh yeah, Des. I think I told you in the group chat, but yeah, I decided that my summer project is going to be the Seasons fan fiction. So, I think what I'm going to try to do is I want to try to make a chapter every 2 weeks. That's going to be my current goal. Is a chapter finished by like every 2 weeks. I think that's a good goal to have. If that's too short, we can adjust it. If it's too long, we can adjust it, but that's what I'm going to start off with. So and I'll send you a date, right? That'll be like our check-in time. So if you want to work something and set a goal for the end of 2 weeks, great, but if not, that's fine. I'm just going to write that date down. And you don't got to do nothing. I'll hold myself accountable, but then in my brain, I'll be like, oh, Des is going to be mad at me if I don't make my... I don't know. I need to set a goal to work. Well, we have until... we have until insert date here. I just ate 3 whole hot dogs in 4 minutes. That was horrifying. Well... Hungry boy. I can't warn you, Sai. So sad. 1, I won't be mad at 2, you. I won't be mad at you. 2, I want to work on a thing too. I know you won't be mad at me, but I'm gonna tell myself that you'll be mad at me so that I'll get the work done. I will say that is just kind of now setting in 3 whole hot dogs in 4 minutes. That is crazy, bro. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Can I be mad at you? Yes, Scambit, you have permission to be mad at me if I don't make my goal. Yes, that is my consequences, is that you will be mad at me. Yay, fuck you. Okay, well, don't be mad at me yet. I'm gonna work on the fic. I'm gonna work on the fic. I'm gonna make it happen. Don't be mad at me yet. Come on. Aw. Fuck off, bro. Oh man. All right, quick game. There we go. Just gonna move this over for a second. There we go. Okay. But yeah, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Thursday, am I doing Persona on Thursday? Or am I doing Tomodachi Life? I think I'm doing Tomodachi Life on Thursday. Man, I need to check up on my island. I have not been playing Tomodachi. Man, I'm kind of... Is it bad to say that I'm kind of... I don't know. Maybe I just need to get a stylus and like lock in with the art with Tomodachi Life. I don't know. I have group tomorrow, but I don't wanna. No, go! Group is good for you. It's good to find community. Go do group. Go do group, bitch. Yes, I am doing Tomodachi Life on Thursday. No bad. Go group. Go group. Group good for you. Group very good for you. I don't want to talk and socialize though. But you should. It's good for you. It's good for you. You make friend. You make friend. You get to meet cool people, like-minded people. Go talk with friend. Go do friend. Go talk with friend. Motivate yourself with a treat afterwards. Yeah. Go get a little tasty treat. Get yourself some Culvers. Get yourself some Culvers and some Omegaverse. Oh man. But yeah, so no stream tomorrow. Playing Tomodachi Life on Thursday. For Friday, I am gonna be honest. I know I say it's gonna be fuse bead art. I'm either gonna do fuse bead art or I'm gonna draw. I have the right to change activities, right? I just feel bad because I haven't made any efforts to get to know people other than just showing up. I feel that, but like, I mean, still showing up is still good though, you know? Showing up is better than not going out at all. Exactly. Exactly. All right. But yeah, I gotta do some thinking about whether I want to continue with Dream Daddy once I do Matt's route, and then I gotta figure out what game to play next. I do have one hand clapping. You know what? Hold on, let me open Steam back up and take a look at what I can play. And I can actually play games on my Switch now, which is great. Would y'all be down for Sam and Max for the next game that we play? Like the Sam and Max trilogy? I played it through once before, and it's fun. You know what? That would actually be a really good one to do as a group on, what the fuck? On stream. That way we can all, like, work on the puzzles together. Because there were some cases that I really, really got stumped on. Yeah, what other games do we have? Oh, I haven't done Hatsune Miku in a hot minute. I haven't done Project Diva, but that's not like I don't know. Don't forget we have another Sam and Max in our library. True. You know what? Oh my god, you're so right. I should do Hit the Road. You're so right. I should do Sam and Max Hit the Road. I should go in chronological order. Oh man, but I'm like, oh man, but I'd be dead. I'd be locking myself into a series. And then that means that I also need to get the third game in the Telltale trilogy. Is it Telltale? I don't fucking know. The Skunk Ape trilogy. We have Slime Rancher, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, which I think I'm gonna save for October. TCG Card Shop Sim, House Flipper. House Flipper would be really fun because I would decorate the house based on what y'all would want me, how y'all would want me to decorate it. Sims, not doing that one. No, not doing that one. I could save that one for Halloween as well. We are doing a mouthwashing playthrough on Halloween. Mouthwashing is my favorite horror game. I want to play it like every single October. We are going to play mouthwashing live on stream. Oh, I also have Ina Dream Barbecue. That might be kind of interesting. You should get a VR and play Help Wanted. I would shit myself, bro. There's no way. I have Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII might be a longer game, though, because I kind of want to do, like, shorter games. Oh, well. Oh, what else do we have that I could download? Fields of Mystery. Oh, that one could be fun. Let's see. Oh, I wish I had the space for this one, but it's almost 30 gigs. Sorry, I'm looking through our shared Steam library. I own 2 headsets, and every time I go to Florida, I'm making you play with me. Oh, hell yeah, bro. All right. Bet. Let's fucking do it. I'm so scared. Ah, scary. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I gotta go through the games that I have available and try to figure out what we want to play. I might need to get rid of my whole 1 short game and 1 long game system, because I don't think I own a lot of quote-unquote short games. I don't think I own a lot of short games. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I could also do a poll. I could give y'all... We could do a tournament. Oh, we could do a tournament. Yes, I could make a tournament on my computer, and then we all, like, do a tournament together. Or I could sell you my old Quest 2 for, like, 60. You serious, bro? Holy shit, I would 100% buy that off of you. Are you okay, let's talk shop off camera. Let's talk that off camera. Yeah, I need to go to bed. Dad, yeah, bro, are you fucking kidding? Okay, well, let's talk about this. Let's hop on VC immediately afterwards, because holy shit, bro. Okay. All right. Good night. I'm ending stream. Thank you so much for watching. Let's talk about that shit. All right. Okay. Good night. Good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I will see you on Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for some Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. The VODs will be uploaded shortly, by the way. I haven't forgotten. I will do that. Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night. Sleep well and stay hydrated.